Okay, good. So the game isn't over yet. The stadium is pretty much in ruins now. Holy crap. Did a fire happen here when we were gone? How come this stadium is now like this? I can't go through that way, so we'll have to go this way. I'm guessing that's Taiwan's version of Do Not Cross sign. The Do Not Cross yellow tape. Why am I even asking that? Oh, I can go in here. It's Shadow Ray! Our life would vanish, but not our guilt. I am you, yet you are not me. It's the sin that makes you linger in this realm. Memories like mirrors reflecting the true likeness of your soul. In a world full of pain and suffering, Fang Rei Shin, what do you fear the most? Myself, right? Believe that we are all born free, eager to walk on your own path, and afraid of losing yourself. You are me. I am who I am. I'm gonna save before we do anything. What the fuck was that? Okay, so I switch between these characters. Hey, this kind of looks like that disordered Silent Hill-ish part from the beginning that we saw when we were controlling Wei before he died. Assuming he did die, I'm still not sure if he truly did or not. Yeah, we saw his corpse and all that there, but with how this went into Silent Hill style, makes me wonder if we really did die. Of course it's blocked. Hey, it's that guy from before. The bonfire of hope is almost depleted, diminishing in the wind. Some of the book contents might conflict with your everyday thought. Hey, is that Wei? A whole bunch of Weis in Miss Yin? But the material will help you engage in reflecting and independent thinking. Well, let's call it a day. I do want to remind you all again to never mention the book club to anyone else, for that might put yourselves and others in great danger. And Wei, I'd like to ask you a favor. Yes, Miss Yin, is it about the books? The new books? I've already given a list to Mr. Chang. He said the shipping company won't help us anymore, but he'll figure something out. The government is enforcing restrictions on all imports. Soon the book club might come to an end. Miss Yin, why are things like this? I'm sorry, Wei, there's nothing I can do either. Oh, just one more thing before you go. Mr. Chang never brought us any of the books in the first place, right? I know I can always count on you. So Miss Yin started an underground book club, and some books were pretty much heavily prohibited in Taiwan. Clipping, return home for the burial. Half a century in exile, blacklisted to return home for burial. During the period of martial law, Miss Yin Su Han was a wanted political fugitive. She was lucky to evade arrest and left the country only to be blacklisted. She traveled the world fighting for human rights and freedom of expression, but unfortunately died of lung cancer at the age 50. Her last wish was to be able to return to her hometown. Now this wish can be achieved with the lifting of martial law. Wait, she died? What? Was she a real person now? Honestly, this game, I don't know if I'm missing the bloody obvious or not, but it is a bit confusing at times. And again, I could just be missing some stuff in the first round. If I played this game a couple more times, I'd probably get it more, but eh. Is that me? The way forward is the path to your past. However, the road ahead has crumbled. Lead me anywhere, and I will follow you like a shadow. Door handle's broken, of course it is. Wait a minute, did I? Oh wait, oh, I figured it out. Figured it out. Remember when you enrolled, so full of passion? Participating in every school activity, showing off your academic abilities? Grabbing the attention of your peers and teachers? Then things took a turn for the worst at home. All the attention quickly turned into unwanted scrutiny. So you choose grim acceptance? Something different. This place is completely lifeless. Even ideas are buried here. Remember to thoroughly destroy each book and add the spirit money to throw them off. There can't be any intact book page or else this will be for naught. Hey, Wei. You're closer with Miss Yin. I heard that she had to flee the country overnight. Is that true? I'm not sure. She never said anything about leaving. Unlike Miss Yin, we don't have the connections to guide us to safety. Aren't you afraid? Well, actually, what bothers me the most is, do you know how the reading list got leaked out? Stop asking questions. I'm as clueless as you. Let's just hurry up and finish this. We don't want to get caught. A written verdict from court. A torn piece of the verdict. Chang Ming-hu, district-level educator, is found guilty with students Wei and others of collision with communist forces. Chang Ming-hu is to be put to death after the court's ruling. Wei Chengting pleads guilty to affiliation with communist forces, reading prohibited texts with rebellious and corrupt thoughts. Will be sentenced to 15 years jail time. Wait, what? So, wait, I don't get it. Was that whole incident in the beginning at the school just a dream then? By Fang or something? Because if Wei Chengting pled guilty to reading books and all that, then he shouldn't have been at school. And 15 years jail time, yeesh. Hey, where are you going? Come back here. Am I in the bathroom again? The door is barred by a broom. There's a note on top of it. Snitcher. Remove the broom. Well, now, things are starting to get warped. Man, that guy loves disappearing and reappearing, doesn't he? Oh, look, another note. Note entry. Note entry. Excerpt. That time, in fear of forcing herself to breed hatred, who knew that she would take that leap and leave this world behind? Nary a last word because of fear? Remorse? The reasons remain undecided. I was left with a blur of confused thoughts spiraling through my mind. When I saw the sunlight again, things had changed drastically. My loved ones and teacher went to a higher place. She was buried in an unmarked grave, leaving me a decrepit man. And leaving me a very confused man. Am I supposed to go through here? I guess so. Oh, good. Is the mind fuckery over with? No? Damn it. Oh. We're back here now? There's a note on the cart. Ah, we're back at this place. This is the puppet room, isn't it? Was I supposed to do that? Now I'm confused. Ah, here we go. Acting immediately on one's determination. This is the philosophy he believed in. That someone should take fate into their own hands. With you following him, what ideas do you hold? Take hold of your destiny. That is a charming thought. So life has gained a goal. Next to him, you found yourself. You are me. So I did say wrong in that other thing. I'm probably gonna get a bad ending after this, aren't I? Ah well. If I get a bad ending, I can figure out how to get a good ending. I can record and get a better ending. Or I can try showing you guys a better ending. At least I'll know what to do. No matter how many times this replays, nothing can be unwound. You can never redeem yourself. Hey, is that the figure from that picture we first found? Instructor Bai. This is the book list I mentioned before. I found it on our teacher's desk. Wait. Miss Fang, the country appreciates your assistance. Did we rat out Miss Yun? And Wei and everyone else? Did you think finding something to rely on would stave off your fear? One day, however, he was gone just like that. You've lost everything you can depend on. What choice will you make now? Quietly accept? Oh. If I get the bad ending, I'm not gonna care. I can redo this again and I can figure out how to get the good ending and just show you guys then. So I'll just do the best I can for now. After all, I've never played this game before, so it's kind of hard to get good endings unless you really know what you're doing. Now, who are you? Okay, you're not gonna tell me? Fine. Be that way, you smoky asshole. Memories are like a mirror, reflecting the true likeness of your soul. Maybe you still want to forget. Maybe you're still afraid. Facing your own aspirations, but not confessing to the truth. I am you. Yet you are not me. Well, this game did say there'd be free graphic imagery and gore. Wait, is that way? Constantly cycling over and over with only the river Sanzu at the end of your journey. Yet the knot of sin still lies unsolved. The bridge linked to Paramithia lies in collapse. So the Requiem with a warm crescendo welcomes you once again. Oh, that eyeball was following me! Ugh. And there's dead people in a river of blood. Lovely. Any other lovely imagery you want to show us, Detention? Okay, what is this? An acceptance award or something? Oh no, is that a noose? Sin. Life ends, but sin is permanent. In silence, I await my curtain call. This is a bad ending, isn't it? Okay, suicide warning, guys. Suicide warning. If you guys get triggers from this kind of thing, or if seeing this kind of shit is bad for your health, turn away from the video. Oh. We didn't see it. Okay. I think that was a little too late of me for the warning. I'll put it a little earlier for you guys. So, did we kill ourselves? I don't get it. Oh. That was a bad ending, wasn't it? I should have... I think if I got all those questions right, it would have, done it. Well, I would say this is the end, but I want to see what the good ending is like, so I think I'll end up playing through this game again and trying to get those questions right and seeing how to get the good ending. Because I definitely want to see what it'd be like if you got a good ending. So, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay guys, I'm back here, and in this part we are going to do the true ending. Now, I had to look up a quick, how to get the true ending video on YouTube, because I need a little help figuring out how to get the true ending, because, as I suspected, this is a game where it has multiple endings, and I got the bad one. And it turns out, the questions in the final chapter that we've been asking the Shadow Ray actually determines the endings. Like, in order to get the ending, you have to get all of them right, and I kind of got 2 out of 4 wrong on my first round. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. So, but I have a list right here of the questions we need to ask. And again, I should have looked at the clues again and what we saw through the story, because I can be a bit oblivious when I'm first playing a game. But, the questions all relate to Ray's personality. Like, you have to answer what's true to herself. So, we'll go do that right now. Our life would vanish, but not our guilt. I am you, yet you are not me. It's the sin that makes you linger in this realm. That actually made me just realize that's why this game is called Detention. This isn't like normal detention like you would do to school. Ray is in quote-unquote detention for the sin she's committed in real life, and it's what makes her linger in this realm. And of course, like she says, memories are like likeness to your soul in a world full of pain and suffering. And I think the only way to get out of this detention, pretty much, is just admit to your sins and be true to yourself. So, we know that, she wasn't fearing losing her life or her family. We know she was fear of losing herself in the game, because as you can see, she had a shitty family life, and she was afraid of losing herself like her mom and her dad lost themselves. So this is what she feared the most. And if the shadow does that question mark, just the dots, that means you got it wrong. But when they speak like that and the sound plays, and the shadow says, "You are me," that means you got it right. And you have to get all the questions right to get the true ending. Alright, now here's question number 2. Remember when you enrolled, so full of passion, participating in every school activity, showing off your academic abilities, blah blah blah. Yep, peers and teachers. Then took a worse for home. All the attention quickly turned to unwanted scrutiny. Now this one actually, Grim Acceptance, like, I don't know why I even bothered clicking on it. I mean, looking back at the whole freaking game, like, she didn't accept it. She actually hated life at home. She hated how her dad got drunk and how her mom was pretty much a big wussy about it. And she didn't turn a blind eye from it. And we know her school and, of course, the teacher was her escape, so that's the correct question. To escape. Or correct answer to that question. The world is unmeasurably fast. There's always a place to hide. You are me. Acting immediately on one's determination. This is the philosophy he believed in. That someone should take fate into their own hands. With you following him, what ideas do you hold? And of course I got this one right, and it was take hold of your destiny. That is a charming thought. So life has gained a goal. Next to him, you found yourself. You are me. Did you think finding something to rely on would stave off your fear? And this should be the final question right here. This is yet another one I got wrong. One day, however, he was gone just like that. You've lost everything you can depend on. What choice will you make now? Okay. She definitely wasn't indifferent to it, and she definitely didn't quietly accept, so I don't know why I selected that first. So the right answer is try to take them back. The instructor's sharp gaze was stifling. You steeled yourself and performed without hesitation. In that one moment, transforming into a pitless patriot. Easier than you'd think, right? You are me. There. That should be all the questions. Now that I think about it, isn't that Way right there smoking the cigarette? Nah, couldn't be. I don't know. Wait. What's that? Yellow paper plane. Ah, here's something different. So instead of seeing a bunch of our shadowed selves in the bad ending, we got a yellow piece of paper plane. What the? Open the door? Chang Ming Yui, you are suspected of spreading anti-government propaganda, smuggling banned books, and organizing illegal gatherings. The court has already obtained the necessary evidence. We now arrest you on the grounds of rebellious activities. Do not resist on pain of death. Do not resist on pain of death? What? Looks like it will be difficult to escape this time. Fine. Take my head so that I may join my brothers and sisters in death. What? Why? Aren't people born to live freely? To think openly, to speak their minds without restriction or fear? Freedom of belief, love, and self-realization? Being with you was a happiness of the simplest and purest kind. I couldn't help but think. When we could be hand in hand, living an untroubled life. But in the end, this is only a fool's dream. I too am vain like the daffodils, fixated on my... What? The world is not ready for the likes of us. So the teacher left her? I'm sorry guys, I didn't get to read that last word in that bit.
白水先染上一河鲜血，只能如铁锈般凋零。
That can't be the end. There has to be more. Oh good, there is more. And the first time, voice acting. Construction signboard. Evidence of vandalism alongside many signs of protest. Wait, is that Wei? Like as an adult? Because he only was sent 15 years into jail, right? So he has to be, like, he looks like he's in late 30s. Metal lodging for laborers. Alas, to be demolished, all to be demolished. Metal lodging for laborers. Oh. Wait, was this school shut down? Barred from the heavens and hampered from the underworld. Or am I still stuck in that realm, alone and wandering forever she goes? We have to be Wei. Like him as an adult. Yep, this is Wei. Amnesty certificate. A certificate of amnesty. Name Wei Chung-ting. Type of pardon. Amnesty. Crime declared invalid. Well, it should be invalid. I mean, I still don't get why those damn books were banned. It was all part of this stupid war or whatnot. The large banyan tree has been cut down. It's weathered the storm of generations, yet fell under the sharp edge of human desire. Yeah, humans can be pretty shitty, can they? I'm sometimes ashamed to be one. Oh, so the credits are rolling as we go, huh? So this poor bastard was pretty much put through hell in jail for nothing. It's amazing what crime can do to people. Especially in varying from country to country. Lead artist, I salute you. This game has some of the most beautiful art style in a horror game. And the composer, the music was pretty good, and the sound designer, I thank you as well. And the programmer, because this was actually a pretty fun game. Definitely very good in horror. Relies on creepiness and all that, and not just flat out loud jump scares. Is there anything over here? I hope he's allowed to go to this school without being charged for trespassing or anything. Honestly, wouldn't mind exploring an abandoned school. Just to see what it was like there once upon a time. Huh, what's in here? Wait, was this the classroom we started in? Oh, it's our desk. Oh, look, it's Ray. Damn. That was a bit of a downer ending, because it reminded you of what happened in the game when we were both sitting. Did he like Ray at one point? Well, I wish we knew what happened to Ray. Did she get out of that realm? Did she die? Did she commit suicide? Maybe it's there, maybe I just didn't see it. Well, that was Detention, and ooh, that was quite an experience. It's rare that I get a horror experience like this, and honestly, it's honestly a refreshing horror game. I like how it took elements from a different country, something I'm not familiar with, like the whole mythology and all that, and the whole what detention really meant. When I first saw this game, I thought the kids were like just in detention, like literally, and they had to survive monsters for a night and all that, but I like how this game used it in a different way. It was definitely a nice surprise, and I'm glad the game was all for that. The art style, beautiful. Definitely one of the most beautiful art styles I've seen in a horror film. Whoever did the art design, I give you my deepest respect. And, of course, the characters. I mean, I honestly wish we got to know a little more about Wei, aside from the backstories and all that, because I was starting to like him a little bit. And I definitely like how Ray was definitely very fleshed out. And for a female protagonist nowadays, I honestly like that. We need more female lead-ish protagonists that have more complexity like that. And honestly, if whatever happened to Ray, the teacher and all that, I hope they eventually found their peace during that war between them and China. Ah, and there's my achievement locks. Back to school. But yeah, man, that ending was kinda depressing. Makes me wonder if Wei tried to get to Ray, but she was just too much with the teacher. Which kinda sets off pedo vibes when you think about it. Ugh. So anyway, I really enjoy this game, and if you guys like horror horror games that are more refreshing and don't use very common tropes like, you know, in-your-face jump scares and all that, and it's very well written, or if you're someone who likes Asian culture and likes games based around that concept, or if you just like point-and-click games altogether, I definitely recommend giving this one a shot. And I honestly had a blast doing this for you all. So thank you for joining me in this run, and I will see all you lovely people in the next video. So until then, bye.